Welcome YouTubers to Wargamer Sean's channel. This video is, I guess, more for my interest, and it bears painting challenge he started this year, which I joined, and he was nice enough to let me join his group of guys that are basically interested in helping each other out, looking at each other's paint jobs, and kind of keeping us going and keeping us enthused in painting our army. I got really enthused thanks to not only him, but also another wargamer in our, basically a gamer in our group, my local group, named Steve, that decided to do a campaign the end of this last year, so 2014. And decided it was supposed to be kind of a fluffy campaign, and I decided to start playing my sisters again because I hadn't played them for a while, and that just got a bug going that I thought, hey, this year for Adepticon friendly game, I'm gonna take sisters just for a friendly tournament, and I decided to start really going out to town on them, and I'm actually playing them in another campaign, and decided, you know what, I'm gonna take them to Good, Bad, and the Ugly. And Good, Bad, and the Ugly is a local kind of big tournament, and it's in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it draws people from Chicago and Illinois and Wisconsin and Iowa and Minnesota. It's a really cool tournament. I don't know of any other tournament that is quite like that. So Tim Schmidt, who organizes it, has a lot to be proud of. It's been going on, I think, 9 years. And it actually started in 2007, so I guess 9 or 8 years, if I can do math. Anyway, how it works, it's really interesting. You have the good, which is the Imperium, so anything that's an Imperial army is good, quote-unquote. And then the bad, which is the Chaos and Chaos Space Marines, makes sense, right? Also Necrons and Tyranids, so things that basically kind of want to destroy and take over and have their own, basically, government or their own thing, or in Nid's case, just consume everything and have it be part of the hive. And then you've got Ugly, who isn't necessarily bad, and in the Imperium's mind isn't good, because this is all kind of the Imperial's view. The Ugly are orcs and basically Eldar and Dark Eldar and Tau. So what happens is you play an individual army. You can bring, there's different, I won't go into the whole force organization, but you can take allies if they fit in your group. So if they're good, or if they're ugly, or if they're bad, depending on what you're playing, you can only take those allies. You can't take anything that isn't in that group, which is cool. It's an 1850 point singles tournament, but what's weird about it, and what makes it unique among any other tournament I've ever done, is you go and you play, but when you're playing, let's say I took my Sisiters of Battle this time, so I played good. I didn't play anybody else that was good, which is abnormal. So normally you're playing in a tournament, you're going to play, even if you're playing Space Marines, you're going to play another Space Marine player, just because that's how it works, and because they're popular. Or if you're playing Eldar, you might play another Eldar player. But in this, you're not going to play another one of your faction or group because they're on the same side. And the cool thing is you're still playing to see who's the best good player, who's the best bad player, who's the best ugly player, and the best overall player. But it also adds up that whoever has the most points for a side or a faction also gets prizes. So like a third of the people there is going to get something because a third of the people are going to win. So this year, bad won. So everybody on the bad side got something because they won. Last year, Ugly won, and I played Ugly last year. I played Eldar, and I won something for that. This year I played Sisters of Battle, and the cool thing was my goal was to just win one game and paint really well, so I hopefully had a chance with painting. My first game I played against Chaos and Chaos Space Marines, and I got a major victory. I got primary, secondary, and I got line breaker. I didn't get first blood or slay the warlord. And the second game, I went into him like, hey, I won the first game. That's great. I achieved my goal. Second game I had against Tau, and I was like, oh, I had practiced against a Tau player, very good Tau player, earlier in the week, and I'm like, this isn't going to be very good. And lo and behold, I actually got primary, secondary, and I got Slay the Warlord and Linebreaker. I didn't get First Blood. They did. They stole the initiative on me. So it was cool, and I went into the final round. I was actually the second to first top table, so I ended up playing a really good player, a Chaos Space Marine with some Imperial armor of the new Chaos Space Marines book, and he had some good rolling. I had some really crappy rolling, which didn't help, but overall at the end he beat me solidly, and I lost. So I won with 2 games, which was very happy with Sisters. I only played Sisters. I didn't have any allies. So I felt pretty good about that. And I did end up winning Best Painted, which was pretty cool too. So I was very happy. It's a really cool tournament. If you ever get a chance to check it out, or check it out on the web, they have a Facebook page. Check it out. If you're in the area, you can come to it. It happens every year in January, and it's really a lot of fun. It's interesting. You'll never have. I've never been in another tournament quite like it. I can't say enough good things about it. Definitely check it out. It's one that I try to go to every year just because it's a really interesting and unique tournament. So anyway, I'm going to put on my video that talks about my army, goes over it quickly. I'm going to probably show more of it later on, but I want to get a video up that showed the Sisters of Battle and the army that I painted. And I apologize to Dick Bear. I haven't been keeping up on. I was posting like a squad at a time when I get a squad done or a vehicle done, and I haven't done that. I've been rushing to try to get painted by this tournament, and so this is the first time I'm taking a picture of like the whole army that I have complete. So I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll paint more of it and sure touch up a few things, but once I get done with the Sisters, I'm probably going to start painting some Imperial Guard to kind of go along with them, and maybe some more Inquisition. But we'll see. I tend to get sick of armies, so I kind of tend to go back and forth to different things. Although with my painting, I'm trying to stick with this to get this completely done, because it's one of my smaller armies that I have, and so I could potentially get it all done, which would be good. My Eldar and my Orcs, I don't know if I'd ever get done. I just have so much of it, but someday. So enjoy and keep on wargaming, and take care. Welcome, YouTubers and people subscribing to Dick Bear's painting challenge or Year of the Wolf. I am just it's been a long time and I haven't shown what I've been painting for the painting challenge this year. I have some priests and some sisters done, and Uriah Jacobus and Saint Celestine and some Seraphim, which I showed before, and one repressor. This is the army I took to a tournament called Good, Bad, and the Ugly, where Imperium plays individually, but you play kind of as a team, so your points add up, and you don't play against each other. And then you play against Ugly, which is Eldar, Dark Eldar, Orcs, and Tau. And then Bad, which is Tyranid, Necron, Chaos, and Chaos Space Marines. So I took my sisters. I took 3 Exorcists, 2 that I kind of kit bashed. I have a few more of the regular ones, but I don't like the look of them as much. And then I have 3 Immolators, and they have Dominion in them, which have Melta and Combi Melta, which I had to make because they don't really make Combi Melta on Sisters, unfortunately. And the Combi Melta here, and Dominion squad, and then 3 sister squads that had Combi Melta, Heavy Flamer, Melta, and 2 Bolters, and then the last one had Combi Flamer, Heavy Flamer, Flamer, and 2 Bolters, and those were all in Rhinos, and one was in a repressor. The one in the repressor had Plasma Pistol, Melta Bomb, Bolt Pistol, Simulacrum, Heavy Flamer, Melta, Bolter, and then 2 priests with Melta Bombs, 2 priests with Eviscerators, Melta Bombs, and 1 with a Litany of Faith, and Canoness with Eviscerator, Combi Melta, and Melta Bombs. So I did win 2 games, almost max points, and then I won the last one. I didn't win. I got trounced, so I kind of went down. So I didn't get first for Imperial, but I did get the painting award, so that's pretty cool. So Sisters did did show up and did do decently, but I did win the painting award, which is cool. So there you go, guys.
Goodbye. 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 Bye-bye. Goodbye. See ya. Bye for now. Bye for now. Goodbye. I like bottoms.